Good morning, World Changers. It is day 49 of the 100 Days of Self-Discovery Challenge. And because it's Sunday, that means it's weekly review time. So this is where we take a little bit extra time and just look back over our notes from the last 7 days. We look at what we've learnt, some of the light bulb moments that we've had, some of the reflections that we've had, and work out what we've learnt and how we can apply it to our life to start really going to town to make changes. Because without evaluation, you cannot see the progress that you're making, you cannot see the areas you still need to work on, and you cannot make a plan. So this part on a Sunday is so crucial to the self-discovery challenge. And this week, I'm gonna pose some questions to you just to kind of help you with the review. But what has come up this week, this week is all about valuing yourself, making yourself a priority, making sure that days don't just pass you by, days and weeks and your life just passes you by, and absolutely make you a priority. And a lot of the videos and comments that I've been hearing is people saying, yes, I absolutely value myself, but then saying I don't have time, and they don't have time to do certain things, and certainly don't have a regular, consistent personal development practice. If you truly valued yourself, this would be at the top of your priorities. I know we've got family and kids and loved ones, and we've got our work and responsibilities, and all that is important, and that all is all priorities as well. But all those areas completely, you are not at your best. You are not creating strong foundations for all those areas to be your best in all those areas if you do not have a personal development plan. And this effective evaluation every Sunday is key to your success, because you need to work out what still needs work, where the wins are, what you're achieving, what's going well, so you can celebrate that and you can see your progress, but then address the areas that still need work. And the key to all personal development is, because it's all very well reading books and doing this challenge and getting coaching sessions or whatever it might be that you're doing, but if you don't apply any of it, you don't take action, it's completely useless and irrelevant, because nothing will change. If you got a challenging situation or something that you would like to change right now, if you're not taking any action, it's just going to stay the same, or probably most likely get worse, because it will just get more and more painful. So some of the questions that you can use to reflect on to help you with your weekly review are: how do you imagine yourself in the future? 1 year from now, 3 years from now, or 5 years from now? What does that look like? What will you have done? What will you have achieved? Are you on track for achieving these goals? This future that you imagine, everything you're doing today, is that taking you closer to that goal? Is that everything you're doing today, is that going to get you there? Or do you need to step it up? Do you need to do something else? Do you need to slow it down? Maybe you're doing too much too soon. It depends where you're at. The other thing, think about, when you're thinking about the future you want to create for yourself, think about the ripple effect that that's going to mean for you, the people around you, and the world and the universe and your environment. What is that ripple effect is that going to cause? Is it going to enhance your relationships? Is it going to improve your working life? Is it going to improve your confidence, your self-esteem, your happiness? Think of all those different areas and think about how you want to feel, and how you want, what state of mind you want to be in that 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, whatever. Think about how you will have changed. If you're doing consistent daily practice, you will start to build momentum, and that will have, it has a snowball effect, and soon you'll be confident, strong, resilient, happy, healthy, fit, whatever it is you want, in the dream job that you want, in the dream relationship you want, in the dream house, whatever it might be that you're working towards. with a personal development practice and consistent, and I do use the word daily. I mean, I used to have weekly sessions with Alistair. Sometimes I let them drift and they would go monthly. And the only time when it really, and they were helpful and they were useful, but it only ramped up when I started doing it daily. And that meant I started doing a miracle morning. It meant, that meant I got up an hour earlier, because I used to say I don't have time. But what that was saying is I don't make me a priority. I'm not making my life a priority. And because I didn't have time, I thought, okay, well, the only way to get round this is to get up an hour earlier and do it before I go to work and before I get caught up in the day and all the responsibilities that I had. And yeah, it was freaking tough in the beginning. The idea of getting up at 6, half 5 in the morning was just unbearable. However, it was very, what I used to do is put my phone on the other side of the room, so I had to get up for my alarm, and I just forced myself to stay out of bed. And you know, I would feel tired and grumpy, and there was a huge temptation to go back into bed and just snooze and just go, oh, just another hour, just another, you know, whatever, another 10 minutes. But when I forced myself, after like 7 days, it just became routine, and I found myself just getting used to it, and it just became normal, and I didn't think anything, start to think, really embrace and enjoy those miracle mornings. And I just felt like by the time I'd got to work, I just felt so productive. Like I just felt great. I felt really like I'd truly nourished and valued myself, because I'd given myself that time. And yeah, and then the rest of the day would be taken up in all my responsibilities, but that hour had been given to me, and there was something so rewarding about that. Other questions to ask yourself, you know, whenever asking about how will you have changed, think about, you know, how will the way you think have changed? How will your life change? How will your health have changed? How will your relationships change and improved? Will your work changed? And think about what you will keep as well, because it's all very well talking about change and, you know, sieving out stuff that doesn't serve us, but really focus on the things that are serving you and, you know, are really good to keep. Good, positive, happy habits, things that are making you happy and bringing joy to your life and enhancing your life and nourishing your health and, you know, really nurturing you. So that is the weekly review. Lots of questions in there. So, you know, it's probably a wise idea to watch this video back again. Just jot down those questions and really make you a priority. You know, I can't do this for you. A life coach can't do it for you. Only you can decide that you have time for you. And when you do, I promise you the momentum and joy that will come from giving yourself time just to go to work on yourself is enormous. And it also sets healthy boundaries. You know, you're setting healthy boundaries, you're leading by example to your family, and they see mom or dad, you know, going to work on themselves, and they, you know, your kids will follow suit. You know, do you want your kids to follow the current habits that you've created in your life? If that's yes, then great, keep doing what you're doing. But if you think, oh God, no, I definitely don't want my kids doing this, or certain aspects that you do, then why are you doing it for yourself? So, sorry if this feels a bit naggy and preachy, but I genuinely just want the best for you, because I know what this has done for me, personal development. I know how much my life has changed, how much healthier and happier I am, and the ripple effect that has created. And I passionately just want this for everybody. So, love to you all. Have a fantastic Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow for day 50, which will be halfway through the challenge. So just reflect on that as well. Are you where you wanted to be and halfway through this challenge? So I look forward to your reflections and your reviews, and yeah, post them here in the comments below. Inspire others with your thoughts and reflections, or you can join our Change Your World personal development group, which is completely free and private. And if you've enjoyed this video, please tag somebody in, share it, and, you know, encourage somebody else to take a personal development practice, because when we start working on ourselves, we think better. When we think better, we make better choices, and when we make better choices, we get better results, and that's when our world starts to change, and we change the world in the process. So pay it forward, get somebody else on board. Anyway, love to you all, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.